Hello, this is Hyena's ASMR, and today we're taking a look at the map Reckoner in TF2. According to Wikipedia, Reckoner is a community-created control point map added to the game with the summer 2023 update. It is based around complex Japanese hydroponics facilities. Reckoner encourages active, fast-paced gameplay and has seen frequent use in 6v6 competitive play. Reckoner was contributed via the Steam Workshop. Hello everyone, this is Hyena's ASMR, and today we're going to be taking a look at Reckoner, a 5CP map that was recommended to me by my friend The Grim Reefer, who says that this map is not played nearly enough, and they wanted me to show some appreciation to this map. So far, from what I've seen, it looks like a really pretty map with lots of greenery. It takes place in a Japanese hydroponics facility, and we have this lovely bamboo. Lots of bamboo for blue team, and it looks like cherry blossoms for red team, but we'll see more of that a little later. Here we have a wet floor sign where there is some leaking blue pipes, some lovely water damage, pink mold on the wall. We have our power meters, so we know how much we're going to pay for our power output every month. We have this. I'm assuming this is lavender of some kind, given the shape and the color. Here we have more lavender. I think it's the difference between purple and blue. And we have some lovely red leafage here. I'm not sure what this is. I'm tempted to say that it's grapes, but we know that it's not. We have some really cool blue and green paint here on the wall. We got, looks like, some more water pipes. We have one big blue water pipe here with some lovely texturing on it. And this building, the power wire that plugs the building into itself is actually severed. There's no head on this wire, and there's nothing plugged into this outlet, which is, I think, a first for our channel. I don't think we've ever seen an outlet that doesn't have its plug. Alright, we're going to step out, go through the left side here. We have some HVAC line going through here. I don't remember what you call this. A ventilation shaft, I suppose, with some more bamboo behind the glass, some cool green colored glass, sort of atmospheric. And if we turn around, we see this lovely, lovely lighting we have in here. These dome lights, they remind me of the lights from, if you've seen the movie The Truman Show. They look a lot like that. This door does not open, but it is marked with a number 1. I'm assuming Grayman owns territory through here, with the gray theming. And we have some unmarked supply crates. I'm gonna assume this is 43, and this one looks like it might be 37. Here we have some neat, it looks like a combo of support beam and plumbing. I'm not sure what an irrigation system would benefit from having the zigzag, but it's still neat. Very nice plumbing support structure. Though this building is largely made of concrete, so I'm not sure how much support externally it would need. We can see the water running below us here, and these lovely blue pipes that run underneath the grate. And we're here on the first blue point, or the fifth red point, whichever perspective you wish to take. Some lovely, very tall bamboo. And it looks like it has a maintenance door back there, so they can take care of it. Some more of this lovely red leafage. Probably some sort of cabbage. We got some biohazardous material here. Probably some sort of runoff that they contain in barrels. I'm sure there's lots of byproduct when you make hydroponic plants. You dirty the water a little bit when you run it through the dirt or the soil. Perhaps it would make you sick. It's not potable, but they can clean it up and put it back in the water supply for all the happy citizens here in Japan. Later we'll be able to see Mount Fuji, so wherever Mount Fuji is. We have some more up here of the biohazardous waste, and some down there. We have the purple lilac and a bush. Below, even more bamboo. It's a very bamboo-centric economy here in this place of Reckoner. We have a valve, the holy turn wheel, and we have a red valve, the other holy turn wheel, leading into some blue pipes that are bolted down with some lovely bolts. And we have some roll stoppers here on either end of this small foot ramp. I'd say that's about 1 foot of incline, which may or may not be OSHA compliant. However, I don't think OSHA has any authority here. So, really, who cares? More biohazardous waste to feed the plants with. We have 2 more unmarked crates, or 1 really tall crate. This one could be 91. Let's hope there's a Kritzkrieg in here. And we can go look here at the HVAC system. Plants are very temperature dependent, so I'm sure there's a lot that goes into the HVAC. Lovely ceiling bars here. I love architecture like this. Very lovely. I like the way the light comes through that. Though there could be better shadow work to show the angles of the shapes. We've got 2 little vents here, and 1, 2 big vents down here. We've got 3 silver pipes in this room. It looks like that's all that we have besides these yellow lines. We've got more yellow lines for precaution. This is a middle door with some roll stoppers, and I'd say like a 4-foot incline. There must be lots of, I'm assuming, forklift type vehicles coming through here. We've got more HVAC systems. This one's a big one. It's got 1, 2, 3 vents on it. You could count this as 4 vents, I suppose. A neat side vent here. and another neat side vent. And it goes into the ceiling where there's 1, 2, 3 vents here. Lots of airflow control. It must be a dense building if you're trying to control the airflow that much. Oh, let's no clip. And let's take a look here. Very neat giant fans for cooling the plants and the mercs alike. Can't have the mercs getting too hot. They get irritable. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 vents up here. We've got 4 little windows that lead to the outside. Interesting that they chose to blind those off. Oh, and we can see the top of Mount Fuji, and several cherry blossom trees. And a cherry blossom tree through here. We have a neat lamp. Provides the plants with light. And another lamp. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 vents on this HVAC system. We've got another Holy turn wheel. A valve. Oh, excuse me. No clip is a little hard to control. We've got 3 blue pipes with 1 great big blue pipe. And this must be some sort of connector pipe in the middle to keep it from experiencing backflow. And let's see. Was there anything else in here that we wanted to look at that was up? Interesting that this is indented like this. And so that Soldier has just a few more inches of clearing when he rocket jumps up here. And we're going to turn off no clip. Ooh, no clip. There we go. And a small entrance here that exits to the main courtyard, or the secondary courtyard. The main courtyard is one more hallway, one more choke point through. There are several choke points through here, we'll see here in a moment. Down below, we have a sign guiding our mercs to each point. This one leads to blue first, or red fifth. We have 3 blue pipes in the ground. About a 12-foot incline. I'd say about 12 feet, with some roll stoppers at the top, just to really be sure nothing rolls down there. That'd be a steep fall. We have 2 white pipes here, and we've got a nice light source. Lots of very good light sources here. We've got 1, 2, 3 fluorescent light bulbs with some water transfer pipes here, the blue pipes in the wall. We've got some running water down below us, as well as 2 blue pipes that run under some grate, the grate floor. I'm sure there's a pun there that could be made, but I'll do my best to avoid it. Some yellow caution lines and some blue-gray caution lines. Some more roll stoppers and some steel texturing. I don't remember what this pattern is called in steel. It's not corrugated. That's a whole other thing, and it's not studded. We have 1 big light source here, feeding the bamboo that grows. Lots and lots of bamboo. I wonder if there's a paper processing plant nearby, and they turn this bamboo into washi paper so that they can make Their ukiyo-e prints that everyone loves so much. Shout out to Dave Bull and his ukiyo-e prints. We have more lavender, and we have a lovely lighting, a natural lighting window with some fluorescent lights and some dome lights. I really like architecture like this. As I mentioned earlier, we can see some cherry blossoms, but the fact that you can see this tower here is a real bonus. I really appreciate a view like this, both in real life and in game. We have some lettering that I can't read because I can't read Japanese, but that's okay. We have an office door that leads to the narrow offices. You don't need much room in a place like this because you won't spend much time on the computer. We have a neat square light. We saw one of those earlier, but we can see it a little closer from here. And we've got, or maybe the same distance, I'm not super sure. My memory's not that great, especially short-term memory. We've got some wiring that plugs into it. It's nice and secured against the weather. Nice and protected against the elements that might try to disturb it. We have another Japanese symbol there on the wall. We have an unmarked crate. This one, judging by the shape and this loose nail here, I'm gonna assume is crate 34. We have this lovely greenhouse type building. It doesn't have a roof, so maybe it's not exactly a greenhouse. The plants stick out of it. But all the bamboo here seems to be growing rather healthily. It seems very happy. Of course, a maintenance door to get in and out of that space. And this is where the CEO likes to work, with a great view of the outside and their CEO chair and desk. Of course, that's their prized onion plant behind them. Or maybe it was garlic, I don't remember. If we look out this way, can't jump on that ledge. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 cylinder blocks, or cinder blocks. Cylinders, they're cubes. Cement block support for this chain link fence. And if we look out the chain link fence, we can see Mount Fuji through it. Some lovely telephone wire poles, some power pylon poles. We can see a rippling lake or pond kind of structure over there. And we can see the road that leads to the hydroponics facility. Take a moment and take in that beautiful Mount Fuji view. Isn't it majestic? Alright, now let's go over here. We can see there's some natural leafage growing on the ground there. Some sort of fern, I would guess. We have a power cabinet with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 buttons, 3 switches, and 2 meters. Those meters read out power output, water flow, so that you can keep track of the whole facility just from the CEO's chair. We can see some blue crates back there and a truck. And it looks like the power station there behind it all that supplies power to the whole facility. It's probably on its own grid. We have another unmarked crate. This one for sure, judging by the 2 loose nails, is 31. 3 loose nails, my mistake. This actually makes it 32. We have 2 beers because who needs to be sober when you're working with plants? We have some orange goo of some kind, some sort of sludge or slime. We have, maybe it's paint. It looks more sludgy to me though. We have another onion or garlic. Pretty sure this is garlic. And we have some bamboo growing in here. Let's see. More Japanese letters I can't read. But this says Blinn Mechanics. It's a nice forklift. I'd say this is a class 6 vehicle. Let's see, forklift is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, I believe. Is most types of forklift, and I think this is a class 6 vehicle, given the load it can carry and the shape. Which, this is a pretty accurate rendition of a forklift. As someone who has their forklift license, I gotta say I'm quite impressed. This one's a gas, which means it probably runs on propane. And it has an exhaust here. And we've got 2 lights here. And 2 lights here. All 4 wheels are looking good. This passes its inspection. It's good to use. We have some more lovely glass windows. Some blue piping up there. It's not made of glass. The windows and the shapes of the architecture from this angle are incredible. With the sun there, we can look directly at the sun and observe how beautiful all the different shapes coming together look. We have the green sign over here. Oh, this building has a downstairs section with a number 1 hose with nozzle. And we've got some red, purple, and blue flowers. I don't know what the red flower is. It's not lavender. I don't believe there is red lavender. Ooh, we have 2 cherry blossom type flowers here on the ground. They're not cherry blossoms if they're in one whole piece and they're detached from the tree, but we can imagine maybe they are. Let's see. We've got control point this way, which will take us to the main courtyard. And on the way there, a very detailed back room with some math on that board. This is obviously the janitor facility. The janitors are the only people who need math in their daily life. Warning, toxic chemicals. Oh yes, we can see here we have more fertilizer, more biohazardous waste. Let's see, we have the loose nail on top. It looks like 1, 2, 3 loose, 4 loose nails on the sides, 5 loose nails on the sides. This might be the legendary crate 72. This crate hasn't been seen in a while. Let's see, we've got 2 power meters, some energy to run the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fluorescent lights in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pipes, 1 blue pipe, 4 silver pipes. Running some more irrigation. Some aperture science style offices. They look down on the main walkway from above. Let's see. Can we no clip and take a look in here? Oh, very, Minimalist, which is fitting, but a very minimalist spawn room for forward spawn. It looks like the supply cabinet must spawn in when the spawn changes after you capture the middle point. Let's turn no clip back off. And let's see. Now these ones I can tell at a glance. There's no need to count the nails. But these are crate 45 and 22. That's very easy to spot. Any self-respecting TF2 player knows these crates on site. Let's see. We've got some corrugated. Is this corrugated steel or is this just tin? Is this tin of some kind? It's got the ruffles, the ridges. I don't super know. We have this lovely, lovely main courtyard. This is a very well designed map. We can see we have the blue sign there and a red sign across the way indicating signs. We have the holy turn wheel and 2 blue pipes in here with a power meter and a breaker box just in case. Manages power from our power station, which we can see more clearly from here. Got 2 trucks, the truck we saw earlier and a new one. Truck number 8. This is a legendary truck. I believe this truck was driven by Banny before Banny got famous. And we've got a barrel of unmarked substance. Probably more fertilizer, but we probably shouldn't breathe too deeply around it without a mask. We've got an orange safety cone. These are sacred in an environment like this, keeping all the crew safe with its mighty laser that it shoots from the top, defeating any assailants that might try to harm those at work. We've got more unmarked barrel. This one is just as unmarked as the other one, but they are blue, so we know what's inside of them, don't we? Wink, wink. We've got a blue cargo container. Mark 52RKK. Interesting. I wonder what it's carrying. 52RKK max gross is I can't tell if that's in milligrams. I can't read the unit of that very well. Oh, 65,223 pounds. We can read that one rather easily on the inside there. Net 165,980 pounds. Okay. I don't know how any of that math works. I am not a janitor. We've got co-cap is 24,255 pounds. Kilograms, 32,500, no, 325,561 kilograms. 255,533 kilograms, 81,255 kilograms, and 112,500 kilograms. Interesting. Maintenance room in here for keeping track of. This is where the janitors go to hang out, and they like to tabulate the kilogram and pound differences of all these crates in this building here. I heard the vending machine in there is crazy. We've got an orange pipe, which is quite legendary. I'm a big fan of the color orange. It's my favorite color. We've got 2 white pipes. One is layered over the other, and some more steel. Got a brown bottle of probably Sapporo beer. We've got two, it looks like vents and doors at the same time, but they have no handle. So I am unsure what that might be. Continuing to look up top, we have some very lovely power towers. They provide light to the whole courtyard, even though it's the middle of the day. Japan is not prone to conservation efforts, and they burn whatever they please, whenever they please. But at least it's well lit and it's safe. We've got another power station over there with some pylons, and we have these kind of power towers that lead to some wiring that lead to the other power. Oh, good. So we can confirm it looks like that power station building and that power station building are connected. So we can assume the two power stations are making one grid of power, which is perfect. Everyone's going to be taken care of here. If we go down here, I'm curious. Oh, a nice little side entrance to the... This is a side entrance to the secondary courtyard. We have crate 51, two of it. We have a dynamite crate and another crate 49. I don't remember if we saw crate 49 earlier, but I have a hunch. We've got 3 silver pipes. Some lovely, lovely office space here with a TV for watching and taking notes on your favorite Array 7, Uncle Dane, Skyman Slash, or your other favorite TF2 tutorials. Those were the popular ones when I was first learning how to play TF2. Nowadays, I don't really need tutorials. So, if you have someone else, leave their name in the comments, and I'll reference them in the future. Because I still enjoy watching content. So maybe I'll watch some tutorials. Similar load crate, but this one is a 45R1 with a CU 895112 serial code. MSU 88931511255387. And let's see, we have some cherry blossoms and a duplicate number 8 truck. Again, that's a Banny reference. And we have some lovely cherry blossoms in the distance. A road that leads to a parking lot, as all roads do. Here we have 2 red pipes with the legendary holy turn crank. This one is special. This one's one of a kind. But I don't think you need me to explain. I think you know. You're a good TF2 player, right? And we've got 3 pipes, another orange one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fluorescent lights. You could say 10 because each one of these is a too late placement. Here we have the central point, uncapped, fresh, and waiting for you. We have 4 rocks, 5 rocks that make up a nice hiding spot for your spies or your snipers or your NGs. We have the inverse, same rocks on the other side. I like the incorporation of yellow, green, and gray on this map. It really makes it feel like there's neutral territories, and I find that really interesting. I love the amount of access to this courtyard. There's several different ways to get here from the secondary courtyards, which means you can coordinate a really good attack plan with your team if you're the type to coordinate with your team. Otherwise, you just have a lot of options. It feels like flank scouts get a lot of different options, and snipers have some good sight lines here. But let's continue into Red's secondary courtyard. I'm going to go through the underbase, where we have a red pipe here. Actually, let's look out. Oh, yeah, the same power station and another truck. We have some green, some red. Here we can find a med kit and an ammo crate for our best employees to enjoy themselves. Some neat texturing on the concrete walls, and a maintenance room. This is janitors only, and I say that, but really, our janitors also secondary as our electricians. They clean and they maintain all of the electrical equipment that we have here in the facility. We have 2 red pipes and a power meter and a breaker box, a fire extinguisher in case we have an incident here. We wouldn't want a resonance cascade to sabotage any of our power, so we have ways to handle that, and this is just one of them. Here we have what is essentially the courtyard we visited already, but instead of blue, it's in a lovely shade of red. We can see the symbol up there is different. I still don't know what it means, but it's in green. This symbol here is the same as that one, and that I don't know what it says, and I can't read it. I'm assuming it's the kanji or the katakana for red and blue, and this one must say red. From context clues, another nice flank that leads to red main courtyard, or red spawn, red start, red point 1, blue point 5. Here we have a hose type 1 with nozzle, and we have some purple and red and very red and orange. I called them red, but those are orange, lilac, or lavender type plants. We go through here. Let's look out here. We can see this road with its own pond and power pylons and our own power tower. We can see the road that leads to the driveway, the parking lot we saw earlier. We have the other CEO room. This is where the counter CEO, the CEO who vetoes and is vetoed by the other CEO, they spend their days canceling each other out so that nothing too exciting happens other than daily operation of the facility. And this is where they keep an eye on the gauges, and they can change things if they want, but rarely do they. They rarely do. I'm not sure how I said that the first time. If we look back here, we can see cherry blossoms and a power station and 3 red crates. And let's see, we have, of course, crate 49 and crate 31, because it's just kind of, this one is a custom crate, which I find really interesting. I wonder if this is a sneak peek at a future crate. We have crate 17. You can tell by the 2 black lines. A lovely shade of brown on this staircase. I believe the color of paint is called Radigan Conacher Brown. It's not the color of a gentlemanly businessman's pants or whatever it's called. I believe this is Radigan Conacher Brown. Here we can see Red's HVAC systems with 1, 2, 3, 4 vents, just like Blue Team. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vents leading from the ceiling. And if we go in here, we can see there's a holy turn wheel, a valve, and 3 red pipes with another pipe that prevents backflow. This is a pressure pipe, a transfer pipe of some kind. And if we go down here, we have a crate 91. This one also contains a Crits Creek that no one will ever be able to access because employees are not allowed to open crates on the job. We have 1, 2, 3 vents and more of the HVAC system. Some more hazardous waste. We can see that someone must have left a lid open, and that lid it radiated the wall a little bit. I'm sure they got the proper reprimand and write-up. We have 3 pipes, 2 holy turn wheels. I could not remember the word wheel for a second. I have a healthy brain that has not rotted from years of exposure to TF2's community. We have Crate 91 again. Interesting that there's multiple Crate 91s on this map. We have Crate 14. This one's an unlocked mystery crate. We have more of the leafage. This leafage is green instead of red, which is interesting considering it's on red base, but maybe that's what they were going for, was a mix match kind of look in their vegetation. We have 2 lights helping these lovely sticks of bamboo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sticks of bamboo. See, we have this symbol, which I've deduced must mean red. A lovely cherry blossom through this excellent architecture. I love these windows. I kind of want these in my future house. I'm going to build a tiny home someday just to have lighting like this and be lovely. Here we can see they have the 2 giant fans and 2 more vents. We have the 5th blue point, or the 1st red point. And we have the same water pipe support beam keeping the building together. This one and the other one are the 2 support beams in the entire facility, keeping the whole structure standing. And here we have red spawn. We're not allowed in there, but with a little console magic, we can see that it's largely the same. It even has the same red staining on the wall from the water drippage. We have a wet floop sign. It seems someone must have vandalized this sign. We'll have to investigate and figure that out. Let's turn no clip back off while we look around here. And we have a luscious wall of more bamboo. It seems that we are largely a bamboo facility, and we just happen to be surrounded by the lovely cherry blossoms. Now, if we step out, we're going to no-clip through the wall again, because that's the only way through. We can see this courtyard from spawn is quite defendable. There's lots of different spots you could build a sentry nest, lots of different angles for your pet classes to play from on both sides, lots of good coverage for things like soldiers to peek, and good visibility for soldiers and demos that want to peek. Very well designed final point, regardless of what side you're on. Lots of little terrain that we can travel, great for scouts. We get all sorts of different elevation play here with a lower platform there and a higher platform here. Truly, whoever designed this map put a lot of love and care in it, and I think it should see more attention. I can't believe this is the first time I'm checking this map out. I never got to play it when it dropped in the 2023 summer update. As far as second point goes, like most second points, it's kind of well defended, kind of too open for my taste, but I'm a medic main, so what do I know? It has lots of good coverage from the offending team, but also from the stairway, it's pretty open. If, you come down here and you exchange, you can pop in and out with a rocket launcher or your grenades and handle whoever or whatever is waiting for you here, while your flank classes and your pick classes can travel from courtyard to this courtyard, from main courtyard to second courtyard. Flank scout can come up through here and come up and get you from behind through shutter. Let's see. Coming up this way, main courtyard has some incredible layout and sight lines. I feel like you could get really creative, regardless of what class you play, with how you traverse this, with a nice open lack of ceiling for you to hit your head on if you're a jumper, but also lots of ground play opportunity to get this point, which is tucked away down here. So it seems you would compete on top, and the remainder of both teams would head down below for the final team battle before claiming the point. This definitely seems like the kind of map where you're going to see a lot of team wipe in a competitive scene. I think that's everything to look at. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. If you're awake, I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you're asleep, I hope you have a good rest of your night. If you want to see me play any map, please leave a request down below in the comment section. And don't forget to leave a like. Thank you, and bye-bye.